Today's video, we're going to do a Tamiya lockdown restoration. Lots and loads of parts in this box, as you can see. So let's crack on with today's video. Let's see what we've got. Basically, I'll tell you how we're going to build it. We're going to do the whole thing in this video, so it might be a bit of a longer one. So make sure you grab a drink, sit back and relax and enjoy this awesome Tamiya restoration. So before we crack on with the restoration build today, a little bit of a background story. Now, the DF01 type chassis, which is obviously shared by the Top Force, it's the basis of the Top Force, and obviously Tamiya have done like a Dirt Thrasher, a Blazing Star, and obviously the Terra Conqueror as well. So I've been playing around with this car, doing a few bits and pieces with it. Then basically what I'd done was I'd worked out I had all these parts left over, and then I had a good friend of mine who actually was looking at moving a car, which I consider a parts car. So basically we're going to turn this heap of junk into an absolute beautiful looking Dirt Thrasher. Now basically I've got a whole heap of parts, but obviously to get a donor car with some parts on it is obviously very, very helpful. So first up, let's go through what we've got in the box here. I'll talk to you about what I'm going to do with this project. So like I said before, we've got the donor chassis. Now, for a runner, it's actually in very good condition. The gearboxes are a little bit seized up. I did open the gear cases. They're full of dirt and full of sand. So basically, I've decided to just use some of the gearbox hardware, but we're going to fully make this brand new. And like I said, I haven't gone out and spent a fortune on parts. I think all I've done is I bought some new gears. So we've got a new gears here. I think they were around about $20 from someone locally here in Australia. What else have we got? And like I said, it's going to be a bit of a lockdown challenge build because I have so many leftover parts that we're going to throw at it. So we've got some egress wheels. We're going to go with that just to see what it looks like at the end. But then again, I have a whole host of other parts as well. We've got parts trees, all new arms. We've got now, like I said, I've done the body and done the paint. Really not going to go too much into this one. Just some simple masking, two colours, and lots of decals. So I'm happy with how that's come out. So obviously we're going to build a Dirt Thrasher. So let's strip the old donor car down. Let's see what we've left over and we'll start from fresh. So what we're looking at here is the breakdown of the chassis, all the old parts, plus now we flick over to the parts that I'm keeping and the new parts that will go onto the chassis. So first up, we're going to build the rear gearbox. As you can see, fully ball bearings. We're going with a torque-tuned motor. So the rear gearbox went together without any issues, so we've pretty much got to repeat the process for the front gearbox. As you can see, we've got all the new parts there, so let's put it together. So now that we have the tub assembled, let's join the front and rear gearbox and complete the chassis. So the kit has come together absolutely awesome. I'll just load it up with some basic Tamiya electronics, nothing fancy, and then we'll get it outside soon for a run. So a couple of things that I didn't include in the montage there was the body, Team Blue Groove body, not hard to get hold of. Just be careful, the cut lines are always a little bit how you're going. I found one side of the body here had very clear, crisp cut lines and the other side had none at all. So I had to sort of basically just be very careful in cutting the body out. And obviously the Team Blue Groove bodies are known to have some slight variances, and the body post holes were out, so I had to mount it up first and mark my own body post holes. Now the decals themselves, MCI Racing are always getting better and better with their quality. I can't complain about the colours and the vibrance of the colour. Just make sure that when you do put their decals onto a body that's got like a darker base colour, that you trim that little bit extra off the decal, otherwise you'll end up with a lot of white backing lines. That's because the decals are printed on a white backing. So all in all, the body came out quite nice. We'll put that little bit of extra detail with the wing. I cut out the Tamiya Racing. It's normally on a blue sticker, but I actually cut all the letters out so that it was mounted directly onto the painted wing, just to give it that extra quality finish. Hopefully you enjoyed the quick little montage build there. As you can see, fantastic looking buggy. Let's take it outside. Let's have a quick little drive of it. Now, we are in a lockdown at the moment, so I can't go too far, so I'm just going to take it for a quick little spin around the driveway just to show it moving in action. And once we can go a bit further away from home here, I'll take it down to the local park. So thanks for watching today's video on the Dirt Thrasher restoration and quick little run there. Hopefully you would agree that it's a fantastic looking buggy. I've done a nice job, a few little custom touches there just to get it raise the sort of status of this car. As always, make sure you hit like and subscribe, chuck some comments down below. Also head over to my Facebook and Instagram page for more RC builds and restorations. So yeah, I'm going to call this one done, and like I did say, we'll take it down to the park and get a proper run video soon when there's a little bit more less restrictions around some of the lockdowns and whatnot that we're currently in here. So until then, make sure you hit subscribe and couple of these videos that are popping up around me now, you can go and check those out. And until then, thanks for watching. Bye.